Did you procure the items?
Affirmative.
Commence Operation Blue Hair.
Have you seen that cool hanging in the yard? They're pretty blue. They're glowing in the dark. I've been working in the crypt only digging to
Steady.
just think out of drinking the music.
Bob, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Shut up, Dean. I know that's you.
Zombies are dead.
This stupid thing,
10 and 2, Bo. Keep your eyes on the road.
you'll have to forgive us.
Could a Mr. Geriatric please come to the main lobby?
Your friend?
Dan Shakreem.
Your friend Denture Cream is here to see you.
That's ridiculous.
Never a dull moment at Maple Knoll Village.
Hi, my name is Peter with the Chabris Group at Keller Williams 7 Hills Realty. And Maple Knoll Village has asked me to take a couple minutes to talk to you a little bit about what the real estate market looks like right now and what to expect if you're considering making a sale and making a move. Real quick about myself, my name is again Peter Chabris and I run the Chabris Group. We are Cincinnati's #1 residential real estate sales team. So what does that mean? All that means is rather than be an individual agent helping our clients, I've chosen to partner with some really talented people where we all specialize in a subset of what one real estate agent does. And by having a team of specialists serve our clients for the same amount of money an individual agent would, our clients wind up getting a better result. Where the average agent sells about 5 homes per year in Cincinnati, last year we sold 428 homes. And that makes us the top sales team in the city. And that's why Maple Knoll has asked me to speak with you. We have a pretty good idea of what's going on in the market right now. So what is going on in the market? Well, let me just pause by saying I'm recording this video in April of 2021 and things change. So let me make sure I'm dating myself correctly here. A market is nothing more than a function of supply and demand. And here's the simple thing you need to know about the real estate market. There is a ton of demand and almost no supply. And when there's very little supply and a lot of demand, we are in a seller's market. That means that home prices have been going up for some time. In fact, we've been appreciating 10 to 15% per year for several years. In fact, because there's so much demand, prices are going up. In fact, nationally, we've seen about a 16% increase in prices over the past year. Now, for reference, historically, Cincinnati only appreciates at 3% per year. So it's really been going like that. And there's so much demand, the median days on market right now in Cincinnati is only 4. There has never been a more acute time, a more acute seller's market than what we're experiencing right now in Cincinnati. In fact, over half of our clients, when we put their home on the market, they don't get one offer, they get many offers, multiples offers on their home, oftentimes selling for $10,000, $20,000, even $30,000 or more over asking price. The average price in Cincinnati, from all of us remember the Great Recession, back in 2010, 2011, 2009, the average sales price in Cincinnati then was $160,000. Now it's over $260,000. That's an over 60% increase in home values over the past 10 years. It's really been an amazing time to be a home seller. So how do you prepare your home for the market? People talk about staging, and the concept of staging can be a little intimidating where you think you have to move all your stuff and bring in furniture and paint everything. Staging can be much simpler. It's simply about presentation, and that's going to mean clearing out some items, really kind of pre-packing your home and getting ready for your move, as well as doing some basic organization, and that's something that we consult with our clients about. The other question we get a lot is, well, how do I time the market? Well, let me just tell you, the best time to sell a home is actually right now. We're in this perfect storm of historically low interest rates. We've got a high demand for housing because of the coronavirus pandemic has really increased demand for new housing, and we have never seen lower inventory. And so the timing is perfect for people that are thinking about selling a home and don't need to buy. That being said, today is not the perfect time for everybody. Not to worry. It's such a strong market, you can sell almost any point of time. Or if you want to skip the selling process, we actually will purchase your home for cash if you want to skip that whole process and just know that you can sell the home when the time comes for your next move. And we have several other programs that may be interesting to people that are interested in making a move, a transition to Maple Knoll Village. So, including selling your home early and just leasing back until you're ready to make your transition. So I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information, but did want to give you kind of a quick idea of what's happening in the market and how you can benefit from it as somebody that's thinking about selling their home and making a transition. Obviously, everybody's circumstances are different. Feel free to give me a call. I'm at 513-708-3000. That's 513-708-3000. Or you can go to our website, Ask TCG, ask like the question, ASK, TCG, like Tango Charlie Golf, Peter at asktcg.com, or our website, www.asktcg.com. Thank you for taking a minute to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and please, anyone that is a friend of Maple Knoll is a friend of ours, and we're more than happy just to talk and educate you so you can make informed decisions about what your transition looks like. Thanks for your time.
Story.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey, kiddos.
Hi, all of you. You're in luck. I'm going to tell you one of my favorite stories. Once upon a time, in a kingdom not so far away, lived a beautiful princess, Princess Carol of Maple Knoll. Since she was a little girl, she'd had one really big wish, to live happily ever after. First, she met her Prince Charming. Second, they built an amazing life together. And finally, they took their thrones in the kingdom of Mapino Village. It was magical. Feasts and games, the best friends she could ever ask for, elegant courtyards, and her very own castle.
And then what happened, Grandma?
Her wish was granted. Princess Carol and her prince lived happily ever after.
The number of people that are entering the healthcare system are just too big for the number of doctors and care professionals that are entering the market. So the only way to augment that is with technology.
What we call the silver tsunami is a wave of baby boomers who are aging into retirement age.
There's roughly 75 million baby boomers, and over the next 20 years, 10,000 baby boomers will turn 65 every day.
With the shortage of doctors and the increasing need for skilled care, there's a gap that can be solved with technology.
We recognize that these older adults are aging out of what their care can be at home every day. So they're needing new technology to help them stay independent for longer.
We want to provide outstanding care to seniors, and we believe that IoT and the adoption of technology is going to help us provide better care. Mapino Village is a continuing care retirement community. We provide senior housing and services to those at retirement age.
They're leveraging what they call the service lab to really introduce and connect their residents to the technology.
It's kind of that friendly, Apple Store sort of feel where you come in and you can talk to a real person. But it's a way to just acclimate people to technology.
We're going to use our service lab on a daily basis to provide educational opportunities and opportunities for input on further developing our IoT ecosystem. So in a smart apartment, the Internet of Things allows us to place sensors all throughout the apartment that will measure different things and provide different metrics.
When they touch the floor in the evening, the lights may dim on, so it's less of a fall hazard. There's automatic blinds that can move. There's things that can be controlled via the sound of their voice.
You get out of bed in the morning, you have a cup of coffee, you go for a walk, right? All these things that are pretty common. If you can track and baseline those and then look for changes in that baseline, you can look at that and say, is there something going on, right? Is there a health issue, an emotional issue? The basic idea is if you keep people out of the doctor's office, out of the emergency room, help them do some care on their own or use alternative methods of care, then you reduce the burden on the healthcare system overall.
Round Tower is here to help us build out the IoT ecosystem, to pick the right sensors, and ultimately to build the analytics platform that allows us to make the right decisions at the right time in regards to our residents' care.
Round Tower is the reason we have all this. We have to reach out to people who are a little more tech savvy than us to really build the dashboards and provide the sensors and services that we need to make our ideas happen.
Round Tower understands your business first before understanding your technology. They have a lot of experts. They're not focused on sales as much as they are on engineering talent. They're outstanding at project management, and they've really proved to us that they can help us reach outcomes that we desire.
I know the time's going to come soon where I need more help, and will take advantage of it. And my independence is going to gradually go away. Technology, I think, can help me avoid that.
Business impact through technology is definitely being seen with this project, but I think kind of life impact through technology, right? It's not just business. It's affecting the actual lives of people.
We can measure our lives in years, but better to measure it by those points of time. We've gone with the flow, the times we've created it, or taken the road less traveled, surprised ourselves after we'd thought we'd seen it all. If ever you're feeling over the hill, just remember, that's where the fun is. Your best times are still ahead at Maple Knoll Village.
Oh, here comes the giraffes on those stilts. Look at that. Is that amazing?
Barb DeSalvo is blown away. The 79-year-old is an independent resident at Maple Knoll Village Retirement Community. But right now, she's on a Broadway stage.
I've seen Lion King several times, but not this close up. I can see the costumes and how they work. It's just fascinating.
She's part of a new global study out of Stanford. The university teamed up with AT&T and Mind VR, which makes these virtual reality headsets to study VR and aging populations.
Whoa, elephant, large elephant.
While study participants use it to experience shows like these or travel to faraway places, the creators hope for something much deeper.
What we do envision virtual reality, and especially the product that we're building at Mind VR, is to help with some of those side effects that do come along with dementia, that do come along with Parkinson's, that might come along with ocular degeneration.
Now, talking logistics here, when I slip on the headset, I'm whisked away into the 360-degree world of Broadway. But nearby, an aide is keeping an eye on not only my safety, but also what I'm watching on a nearby iPad.
It's just a hoot to do this. But besides that, there are a lot of people that are not as active and can't get out as easily, or are isolated because of family or whatever.
Isolation amplified by COVID.
And if we can give them an opportunity to experience new education, travel somewhere safely without ever leaving their home, this is something that I think is going to be a huge benefit to our seniors.
Challenging stereotypes by setting the stage.
This is it just takes you to another world altogether. And that's so refreshing and comforting, I think.
In Springdale, Meredith Stutz, WLWT News 5.